First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard, you can go to
Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Partners USA. TNS Media Group is a team and a family. You know what I'm saying? We up in here. Yesterday we had some issues with the connectivity. Excuse me. And these things happen a lot when the bandwidth and all this crazy stuff. But hopefully it's back and better today. I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in. I know y'all got the news we were talking about. We just closed the episode, which is going to drop this Thursday with Abdul Hakim, the father of Queso, rapper from Jacksonville, Florida, where the father ended up testifying against him. The father goes on, Abdul Hakim speaks about, why he did what he did, the parameters of the case, so forth and so on, to inform individuals about, just who don't know, to give their, so everyone's gonna have their opinion about what's going on. And, and most notably, everyone is saying that he's out of pocket for telling on his son. I agree in a lot of ways, but I also agree that his son was out of pocket in a lot of ways as well. So y'all can get y'all opinion when y'all hear the full interview on Thursday. Remember, the members get it first, and everyone else who's not a member will be able to watch certain things on Thursdays. But what's going on with you, Mr. Jackson? How you feeling?
Man, beautiful Tuesday, man. Going into this Wednesday of the week, which they call Hump Day. Ramadan will be starting, inshallah, at tomorrow. There's a lot of things to be happy about, especially if you're Muslim. This time of the year, man, this is something that we cherish and honor, which is Ramadan, which is one of the major pillars of Islam. And, I'm looking forward to partaking in that and doing it solely for the cause of Allah and doing it completely for the cause of Allah, where I can get my reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. That's it. But, other than that, man, life, man. Life be lifing. Like my sister Sugar would say, life be lifing. Yeah. Stay out of jail. Well, you ain't got to pay no bill. Sometimes you don't get no bill. Stay your behind up out of there.
Yeah, shout out to Deem Mobile Mechanic, Elder Torado 5102 Array. Then we got John Michael and Drust We Trust, Test SJ8KM. We got the Justin Porter in there, Ski-B7U. Got people in there, man. So, what's up for everybody? How's everybody doing, man? Hopefully, everybody's in good health and good spirits and, able to check into this, this live today. So let's get into it, man. You talked about, Con Air. I remember like we was in just recently our last little situation. You're speaking about the plane taking off and the transit of the flight. And
yeah, because that was my first time. Not to cut you off. That was my first time taking an actual flight, being free, not being in captive, and it's night and day from being incarcerated and being free on getting on a plane, and it blew my mind. Like I'm thinking, how the Con Air do it if you got to fly to your jail or fly to the location where your jail is at. I'm thinking this is how all planes roll. To be honest, if I had to not guess, but make an opinion on it, Con Air planes is faster. You ain't got to go through all the, luggage department, TSA. The guards is the TSA. They making sure by the time you get on the bus, you ain't got nothing on you, let alone the plane. Yeah. So, everything is be like pre-done ahead of time. So, you get to the airport. Once that plane land, everything takes about an hour for everybody to switch buses who getting on the plane. And I'm talking about formal orderly fashion is done. But it's just a long all day process because you got to wait. But everything is still smooth running. Boom, we get right on the plane. They make sure everybody accounted for. All the other people that got off the plane, they on buses now going to their destinations. And, can't no bus leave or no van, a jailhouse van or anything leave the airport until the plane departs. Like we get there about 3 hours. If you on a bus, you get there about 3 hours before the plane land.
Yeah.
So you sitting there. Everybody just sitting. There's about 30 buses out here. Waiting to do mass transit. These 6 dudes getting off this bus, getting on that bus, 6 dudes getting on, because dudes going to jails, different jails. And when the plane land, that's when everything starts. That's when, all the movement, all the transfer from this plane or this bus to that bus. And it's like I said, it's an all-day process, but it's nothing like the real world. Where you could, they give you your seating when you book a plane ticket and all that out in the free world, but you're free. You ain't shackled up. You ain't cuffed up. You ain't waiting for them to feed you no meal. It's totally different, man. It's totally different.
Take a quick break to give a shout out to Snitch K47. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Now, how many inmates would you say will be like at these actual transit locations? Is it like 1,000?
No, I ain't gonna say thousands, but it's pushing 1,000. You have about at least over 500 inmates out there that day.
Wow.
At least 500.
And it's
inmates.
every day?
No, every region has a day that the plane come. So, say if I was going down south, I had to go to Harrisburg Airport. Like I'm already in a jail in the Northeast region, like Fort Dix, Farrington, Schuylkill, Islandwood, Lewisburg, them all the jails that's up here, like this region right where we at right now.
Okay.
So they'll have, like, say if I had to go to the airport because I got to get on a plane, this region day is Monday. Mm-hmm. Monday, Harrisburg Airport operates every Monday for the federal system. So if I knew I'm transferring and I got to get on a plane and a Monday came, say it's Tuesday, I know I'm leaving next Monday. Because that's when they'll put me on a bus or whatever, all the guys that got to go out here to this destination spot to get on another bus or get on the plane. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow. I mean, and then these transits is a mixed races, like all
yes,
blacks, whites.
Yes, blacks, whites, Mexicans. Well, I don't like to say Mexicans, Hispanics, okay. Caucasians, Native, Samoan, all types of ethnic groups is out there that day. Yes.
I'm about to ask you now, is it like a lot of like Chinese guys in the field?
It's a few, and they have their little gangs, but it's not at an alarming rate like you would see black and Caucasian or Hispanic. No, they're at the bottom of the totem pole in population in the jails.
And the most, I'll say the race that has the most is always African American. Always. Because you got African Americans, you got Jamaicans, you got Nigerian, and then we all only hang together. Like the Jamaican car will be by themselves. They don't be with the blacks. Wow. Jamaican car is just a Jamaican car. You got to speak Rastaclad, Brahmaclad, and all that to be a part of that. Rastaclad, huh?
You know what I'm saying? The Jamaican, I be Rastaclad, roll up a big one and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then they got their own little group over there. You know what I'm saying? So everything, yeah, but blacks is dominant in the jail systems.
Wow. And who if African Americans will be first, who will be like a second that would come in behind us?
Oh, Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic. Caucasian come next. They ain't in there deeper than Hispanic. Hispanic might be the only way if I was to say Hispanic is deeper than the African Americans is because of deportation, because they're not only is they getting dudes that's catching cases, but they catching dudes that don't belong over here. Yeah. So that doubles it up. You'll catch a bunch of them like Pisces. Pisces in jail. Paisa mean countryman. That's a gang for the Mexicans, but they only for the Hispanic. But they only formed this gang because they was getting taken advantage of in jail. Okay. Like dudes would be beating them up, taking their little commissary and stuff like that. So these dudes but Paisa mean countryman, a regular dude that probably was over here and got caught illegal. Now he going back to his country, but he in the jail there. Now you in the jail with stone cold criminals. You ain't a criminal. You just was over here by accident. You're not by accident, but you was over here illegally. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know nothing about how, politics works and stuff. So they formed the coalition amongst themselves and named themselves Pisces. Wow. And Pisces is meaning countrymen. You know what I'm saying? So they're next after the African Americans of population in the jails.
So when they put you on these planes, do they have like assigned seats, meaning like this African American can't sit next to this Caucasian or white American or you can't sit next to this Hispanic guy? Do they have them y'all sitting with your own race? Like
they sit you next to whoever and they cuffing you up. They don't play that. The marshals ain't playing that. Or like how the jails will segregate you. Mm-hmm. Put the blacks over here and the whites over here.
Yeah.
No. The marshals like, I wish you would. They'll bring a Tango Blast next to a Sereno, and they arch enemies.
Tango Blast?
Tango Blast is a gang that's like a Texas gang, Texas Mexican gang, a Hispanic gang.
You be sitting there riding next to somebody you don't even like.
Exactly. You're ready to pop off.
Y'all cuff like this, like.
But you cuff, like my left hand will be cuffed to your
right hand.
Right hand. You know what I'm saying? And make it harder for us to, if we wanted to run or something like that. So it's going, we shackled at everything, belly chains, all that.
And we cuff like this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And you be with somebody you don't even like.
Yes.
Do they do it on purpose? Like, I'm going to purposely put these two?
No, they just doing it because they want to get it done. And whoever get cuffed up, y'all get cuffed up and y'all better quiet up.
Really?
Really, yes.
So what
you
happens?
sit over here and talk about some damn really.
I'm saying,
yes.
Suppose about y'all, I don't mess with him right here. I can't sit next to him.
They're going to tell you to cuff up again. And upon response, it will be feet and hands. It won't be no more verbal, contact with you. No more. I seen the marshals beat a dude from Harrisburg Airport to Atlanta to Oklahoma. They not playing with you over there. They got spit bags and everything, meaning they will gag and bag you. You'll be shackled up, cuffed up from the back with a bag over your head. And you'll be mumbling, because you can't talk. Yes. Ain't no, we sitting here lying. No, this is what they do to the marshals. The U.S. Marshals did not come to play. And they ain't doing no compromising, no trying to appease you or nothing. You will do what they say. If it's the easy way or the hard way, you're going to do it.
So you coming off the bus already like this, though? So you already cuffed coming off the bus?
Well, sometimes, like when you in mass transit, like getting on a plane and all that, they won't have you cuffed like that. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be cuffed individually by yourself.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes, like when you just on a regular bus ride, they'll cuff you like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you got to get on a plane because it's too much work. Because say the person that's cuffed to me ain't getting on a plane. Mm-hmm. He getting on another bus to go somewhere else. He ain't got to take the plane. But me, I got to take the plane. And then they got to come over, uncuff me, then cuff me back up to get, where I'm secure. Cuff them. They don't, I'm just giving you a whole overall script of how transit go.
Now look, so how many officers, like when you get to this, is this like a grass field or is like a asphalt field, was like a street that y'all standing there where the plane takes off?
No, this is like a big tarmac. You know how the plane lands and got to come down this little alleyway and be taxi into it stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like a section of an airport cut off for just the FBOP. And the FBOP means Federal Bureau of Prisons. They might got the whole back of the airport. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but tarmac.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm talking about it's miles and miles of open space. You get out of there, you good. You super good. I'm talking about they out that joint. And they out there like 60, 70 deep. Probably more than that.
With firearms.
Super firearms. The guns the government got. They got it. They out there locked, loaded, and ready to roll. They ain't playing no games out there, man. You're not getting out of there. All that somebody coming to free you. Slip my man. Yeah. Try it if you want. Try it if you want. They out there from the I wish a nigga would tribe.
Now look, do these guards have their face exposed or they like masked?
Yes. No, they got their face exposed. They got their face. What they masking up for? They the law.
You ever seen any of these guards twice?
Oh, when I go through transit.
Oh, you see the same people?
Yeah.
It's the same group that just do transit?
Yeah, because it's a group that just do transit. U.S. Marshals do transit. They do transit. They come get you. Like say if you got you a fugitive. U.S. Marshals come get you.
Yeah.
We found out where he at. We got a line on him. He down there on 42nd and Wallace inside 328 Brooklyn Street. Marshals come get you.
Yeah.
If the feds is looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the state, they might send the sheriffs or the regular police, but the marshals is on your line if they looking for you. It ain't no regular COs and all that. No, it's the U.S. Marshals. They do the transit of the jails.
And they technology is on 1,000%.
A super 1,000.
That's why they say when you go on a run from the feds, do not call home. You better not. Don't call them back to you. You might just forget everybody's phone number and just go on ahead about your business because they, unless you got some type of secret situation. Because once you start calling back home, talking to your mom and all, then it's over.
Yeah.
Your line. Now these guards, is it all different races of guards? Like
yes. You have all different races of guards. You have everything, every race of guard, like how you got every race of inmate. You got every race of guard. You have black. It all depends on what jail you go to, what race would be dominant. Like Atlanta, USP Atlanta, the whole jail is damn near African Americans working as correctional officers.
Yeah.
You have the little sprinkle of white, little Asian and stuff like that, but majority of the jail is black.
So majority of the guards is going to be
Like you go in the mountains, West Virginia and all that, where you just came and got me from, or Loretto and all that, that joint is full of Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on where that jail is, at. And then what's the population, because everybody is working in the jail from around whatever city it is in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you going out to them little hick towns, West Virginia or Portland, Oregon and all that, you're going to have more so of Caucasian guards working at jail.
Now it's not more guards than inmates. It's
Never more guards than inmates.
It's more inmates.
Way more, like quadruple time.
But they got that heavy artillery to kind of even the score.
Yeah, they ain't even the score. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. We ain't got a rock to throw. You talking about kind of even the score. Is you crazy?
What kind of guns they got? A shotgun?
They got shotguns, they got ARs, they got Glock 40s, they got Glock everything. They got everything out there. Whatever you looking for is out there.
Wow.
22. They got everything out there. They bringing out their arsenal little. They got suitcases. They busting them joints, or you'll see them going unload the truck, the vans. The plane ain't get there yet. We gotta sit there for about 2 hours till the plane get there. So the guards will get off and be taking like the bins out from underneath the bus, and it'd be like dudes' paperwork, dudes' medical stuff, pills that they travel with, and all that. And then they start pulling off these long luggages. Once you see them joints open up, you start seeing assault rifles, nice handgun, and they got 99 luggages of this. They got more luggage of guns than they do paperwork, property, and everything else. Yeah.
They out there putting the gloves on and everything.
The gloves has been on.
And they just getting loaded, ready to go.
Yeah, ready. So they've been ready to go. They've been ready to go. And this is the COs we talking about. These ain't the marshals. The marshals coming on a plane. COs took us all out here. Different little counties bringing dudes. You might be at a CCA, and that's like a county that hold federal inmates, but it's a state. But the feds then worked out a contract with them where they can rent a block off of the state, so a whole unit will just have all federal inmates on it. So when you done your case, or get found guilty, or you cop out, or you get some time, they'll send you about your way. Once you get designated, they'll send you to the airport. So now the federal authorities is taking over you.
You ever been like on a plane? Like sometimes they got inmates who are like high. I don't know if I'm saying this right. High classified inmates, whereas though their level custody level is so high that they got to get special attention. They locked in a certain part of the place.
Yes.
You saw that?
Yes. You have a lot of inmates like.
Guy, what was it?
But it'd be anybody. Whoever got it. I have seen Caucasians with it, African Americans with it, natives with it. You got a lot of dudes traveling from all over the world going on transit that's dangerous, bro. These dudes is leaving these USPs and then kill people in jail. These dudes is out there mind sickos. So then a report got to come to the U.S. Marshals like, yo, y'all got one today. So they know who they dealing with. And they're handling that as they should precisely. He ain't going to be able to cut up at all. And if he do, party time. Yeah, they ain't doing no playing.
And this person that we were speaking about, he is sitting next to another inmate or sitting by himself?
He'll be by himself. They'll probably put him on the back of the plane around more guards that's back there, more marshals. But they'll section them by themselves. Like the plane don't be all the way full. Remember how I was telling you when we sat in the middle on the plane? In the free world, like they're used. It's the same size plane. You can sit about damn near 100 people on there.
Yeah. But
they'll take about 9 rows from the middle to the front. The whole middle will be empty. It'll be all marshals sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So if the plane holds about 200 people, they only putting about 90 of it inmates on the plane.
Dang. And so let's go back to these high custody level inmates. These guys are on the plane and they really don't have any contact with any inmates, or they just all contact is with the guards.
Yes.
And is it a certain kind of special kind of handcuffs or
no, all of it. The only handcuff that's different from the regular handcuffs that we got is the box. They got a box that once they cuff you, you guys like that much space after you cuffed. It's a black box. It's called the black box. that they could clamp on it, and it makes it even harder to try to even get out your cuffs or get it open. It's next to impossible to get out now with it. It's damn near next to impossible regularly, but you can still, I seen dudes get out the handcuffs. But when that box get on there, you can kiss the babies. It's a wrap. You ain't getting out that box until someone decides to let you out that box. And that's just it.
Well, and is it on your feet too, or
No. The box is just on your hands.
I remember being locked up and walking with them joints around your ankle. That stuff hurt, man. When you walking,
yeah,
that stuff hurt, man.
You gotta walk slow. Everybody like that, like then it's all on you. Feel it real hard on you.
Like it's cutting through your skin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to feel. And then it only got like that much give, that much chain length to let you walk. So you might be a dude that take long strides. You can't. You like this. You damn guard telling you, hurry up, hey, come on. They ain't trying to hit none of that. Bring you behind.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Has it ever been a time we see somebody had like a shackles around their neck or something like that?
No, they ain't putting no shackles.
I saw something like that.
Yeah, you was watching movies. They ain't doing that in real
they
life.
ain't putting no shackles around their neck.
They ain't treating it. They inhumane, but they ain't going above. Come on, man, like shackles on your neck. On your neck.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Man, tighten up, man. Tighten up, man. Like, goddamn, man.
Certain people might require certain, you know what I'm saying, certain protocols. And like, this person is dangerous. I'm like, you got to watch this person. Now, these people that we said is dangerous, like these people who kill other inmates or maybe have done like some type of crazy thing in society, these people are on the plane first?
Yes. Not to get them on the plane first, but they can secure them. Yep. Or if they wasn't on the plane first, they still got seats open because they know who getting on the plane that day.
Yeah.
It's not like the marshals just coming there to pick up people. They got a list. They know everybody that's coming. And they know who the troublemakers is and who the dudes that's calm down is. But they still got to watch the car because anybody liable to snap.
Yeah.
They know their job.
Arab mentioned something about being in Kentucky. He's like, that prison is like crazy.
Yeah, Big Sandy, Kentucky, one of the worst penitentiaries in the United States of America. So
when you get to these type joints, what make them so dangerous though? Like, what is
the violence?
I'm saying, like, is it like, black on black crime?
Yes, the violence is always black on black. It's more so black on black crime than anything else. Like, you don't have too many times you catch don't get it wrong, Mexicans will bust one of their own. And what I mean by saying that, they will attack one of their own. The Hispanics will attack one of their own. The Caucasians will, but that's far few in between. If that happened, it's gonna be a major demonstration. Ain't gonna be no little beat up and he just go the whole. No, they done plant this out real good and crushed him. You know what I'm saying? But blacks, we go at it with each other all the time. All the time. If the jail was locked down 10 times a year, 8 times is because of blacks. Black on black.
Let me rewind a little bit. Like how somebody's in solitary confinement, right? Mm-hmm. But they gotta get a transfer to another prison,
right?
So how are they carried? Are they ones that's classified?
No. They come out and they be in the receiving rooms with us. Like when we come down into R&D, everybody that's, like, say you that morning in that jail, that Pacific jail you at, they probably got about 9 dudes from the hole that's packing out to leave on the bus with us. They'll bring them right down, R&D, take them from the hole, shackle them up, put them right in the bullpen with us. Because 9 times out of 10, your whole time is up. You did your whole time. They're not sending you to another jail. Your whole time is up because they got to put you in for a transfer. Okay. Transfer takes 2-3 months to get designated. So you might have had 30 days whole time and did 2 months extra just sitting in the hole waiting to get designated to get shipped out because you can't come back to that.
Oh, so they want to get theirs, but they don't care about you being there extra time in the hole.
No, they ain't. No, hell no. You know how many times I went to the hole and got transferred out of jail and got 60 days? That was my whole time. Was done in 60 days and did about another month and a half or 2 months waiting for the transfer to go through. Because it ain't like you transfer and you leave that next bus. No, they got to put you into the region. They got to put your name and all that in. Your counselor got to do it. Disciplinary transfer, the reason why you getting transferred. So now they look at your custody level. Either your custody level going to go up or stay the same, especially if it's disciplinary. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process. Every Wednesday, the big wigs that come through the hole, meaning the counselors, the warden, the associate warden, SIS, and Wednesdays would be the times because you don't see them all through the week when you're in the hole. Yeah. Like you might want to ask them to do something like, when you think I'm getting out the hole, or I'm under investigation, man. I've been down here for 2 months, man. Y'all ain't giving me a charge yet. Can y'all let me out? So dudes be waiting for Wednesday where they could see higher ups where they could talk to them, and they got to walk through every Wednesday. What the convicts would call that is the horse and pony show.
Horse and pony.
Yeah, the guards, they just walking past looking at us in the cell like we just, like they could buy us at anything. Like, give me that one right there.
Does that normally work when people talk to the, like, yo, this not
Yeah. So you got some guards that, or some lieutenants and all that mess with other convicts. Like, all right, I'm going to find out. I'm going to ask the AW. AW mean associate warden. I'm going to ask the AW what's going on with you. Or they was ready to make a decision on it, whether you stay or go. And, they answer a lot of questions that you couldn't get answered during the week because you don't see them. And the regular COs be like, man, you got to talk to your counselor, come do a round once a week in the hole, usually on their late night shift. Because a counselor got to work a late night one time a week. Meaning if she works 7 to 3 regular shift, one day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, she got to work that, not 7 to 3, but from 3 to like 8.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this would be the time that she'll come around the hole, do her little extra little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See all the dudes on her caseload, like, yeah, you still down here? They ain't let you out. I thought they transferred. Sometimes they be forgetting.
And you sitting back.
Out of sight, out of mind. They don't see you because they don't go to the hole every day.
And now these transits, like I said, people who are in the hole, they get brought from the hole and they be like sitting down regular R&D with everybody else.
Yeah.
Now, supposedly, you was in a hole and then they transferred you mistakenly. When you get to the other prison, do they put you in a hole again when you get over there?
Sometimes because they probably be captain's review. They leave you down there like a week. The captain will come see you like, listen, whatever you did at your last jail, you ain't doing that here. We understand why you got transferred, but yeah, what's up? Try to scare you up a little bit, but then they let you right out the hole.
Wow. Then you been, man, the hole seems like it's a terrible place to be.
Oh, it is a terrible place to be. Can you imagine being in jail and then you in the hole?
You can't even come out.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay free, man. So, man, if you look at these situations, like a lot of people, this is like just a vivid picture, a verbal, painting the picture verbally for y'all to kind of understand for those out there who never been on these like type of situations like myself. I never been in transit, so I'm just sitting here listening to what he's saying and hear him tell these stories a lot of times. And these stories be like crazy. It'd be like want you to just ask more and learn more about it because you want to know how the seats is in a plane, or is this first class coach or whatever. Is this first class seat you get to recline and all that?
No. You don't do none of that. You ain't doing none of that. Ain't no first class coach, none of that. You ain't getting no hot drinks, no coffee, tea, none of that.
But they are feeding you though.
Yeah, they feed you a little snack pack, like a little joint with like a peanut butter and jelly, and they give you a little bottled water, the little one.
Well, they gave us what you call it, man, on the plane, pretzels.
Yeah, you ain't getting none of that.
They give you no pretzels?
No.
I mean, you can't actually, what do you want? What do you want? Soda, coffee?
No.
They don't even give you soda in the feds.
No, you get soda. You can buy soda in the feds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you had to buy like a certain kind of juice or whatever.
No, certain jails sell root beer, Pepsis, it'd be the generic brands, but yeah.
Has there ever been an altercation of inmates on the plane when you was on there?
Yes, plenty of times. Or on the plane, we get to the jail we going to for a holdover. Dudes will get to scraping all in the cell. Yeah.
In the cell?
Yes, in a holding cell. Yes.
I'm on the plane.
On the plane, you really can't do much but argue.
You can kick a little.
You can't. How you gonna kick?
4 feet up there.
No, man, you're not kicking up, but you got the belly chain on. You're not doing that.
What about arguments? They happen.
It'd be a bunch of them. I seen a dude get hit, but when 2 dudes were sitting next to each other arguing with each other. White boy, I think he probably would have been a child molester, and a black dude. And they already knew what he was in there for, so they sitting in the front of the bus.
Who was on, the black dude or the Caucasian guy?
The Caucasian guy. And then you just see the black dude just start headbutting. Boom, 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 man. I'm talking about his head was, the Caucasian whole face was open.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, he got out on him heavy, all head work.
Now on duty.
Oh my goodness.
What did the guards do?
The guard would come break it up and all that and slam you up and put you, separate y'all. You getting write-ups and all that stuff, yeah.
1,000 feet in the air.
Yeah. If it's done on a plane, yeah. But that wasn't done on a plane, that was done on a bus.
Let's talk about the pilots. Are these like real?
No, they're real pilots. They don't have nothing to do with us.
And they scared straight.
No, they in there scared straight because they got all these marshals and all with all these guns. They ain't tripping. They know they protected.
So are y'all seeing them get on the plane?
No.
They already
they already, when they land, don't nobody get off the plane. They landing to pick us up. Only ones that get off the plane is the marshals to receive us and get us up the joint. Because they do a lightweight check of you again. They take off your shoes, pat your feet down, search you in that little paper suit you got on, put your shoes back on, send you up the ramp to go, send you up the steps to go on the plane.
Talk about the paper suit. You said the paper suit you put on, like if it rains, it'll come off of you.
Yes, if the wind blow too hard, it'll come off you.
And you said that you wore yours with no drawers, right?
No, I ain't do that because you can see through it. And it ain't nothing but men. So I got to put a little underwear on, a little t-shirt, little socks.
I swear you said you just no drawers.
No, I ain't said nothing like that, man. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Yeah, well, yeah, your mind played tricks on you.
Okay, so all you got on there is the tank top and you know, maybe just...
And drawers and socks.
That's it.
That's it.
And what kind of sneaks you got? Skippies?
You got paper skippies. The skippies is like Timberland boots compared to what you got on.
You step with some glass, you done.
You step on just a little teeny rock, a pebble, you done. Yes, that's it. Your sock is more protection than the paper shoe that they give you. And the sock is nothing.
Wow. So you on this plane freezing?
Yes. They like short sleeve little jumpers, little paper jumpers. I'm talking about they transfer you in the wintertime. You be out there, it's snowing, raining, no jacket or nothing. You got to go through that. Everybody, all the marshals, they all masked up, especially if it's wintertime. That's when they be masked up and all that type of stuff. Big jackets all on, gloves. You out there drawing paper suit on, tearing off you, short sleeve shirt. You staying outside the plane waiting for them to count and all that. What's your number? 569920066. You done damn near froze to death before you even got the number out.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. And then don't give you a hat, no scully or nothing in the coat?
No, they might give you a hat sometimes. But mainly of the time they try and get you where you got to go, and that's it.
Dang.
That's it.
I ain't think about that. It could be snowing, raining.
And you out there with that little joint on.
You walking through the rain, it's just coming off.
You getting off the bus, and then you don't go right on the plane. Like I said, you got to go line up in front of the plane. Everybody, they just called for that one group, and it might be 30 of y'all. So they'll bring 30 people off the plane, girls and men. You know, they'll do the same thing to them, take off their skippies, check their feet, you know, give them a nice little pat down, then send them to the bus. Then we got to wait while all of them get done who got off the plane. Then now it's our turn. Each one get done, boom, then you walk up the steps and get on the plane. And that's like a whole nother 20-minute process. You standing out there in the cold. Dang. With nothing on.
That's terrible, man. That's like, that's crazy, you know. Cause
torture.
You know, it could be freezing out there.
Yes. It has been freezing multiple times. These snowstorms and all, the only time the plane don't take off is when it's a crazy, crazy snowstorm to where it's going to mess up their ability to fly straight. Other than that, they up out here.
Yeah, once you get over top of the clouds, you ain't worry about no more stuff.
Yeah.
None of that stuff. Now, you know, when you on these planes, right? Like say like, you know, you get rained on and it come off you. Do they give you a new suit?
No.
So you just sitting there with no clothes on?
Yeah, it ain't gonna come off you completely like that, but it'll be tore all the way up. They'll hang it, they'll drape it over you. They'll give you some clothes at your spot because you're going right to a jail.
Is these planes warm? Or is it warm?
They keep the AC on all year round.
So you might have just came out you in there just freezing, shaking.
Yes. Everybody that been through Con Air and been through transit, federal transit, know that this is the fact what I'm talking right now.
Damn. That's crazy, man. Like, that's crazy. So you come from outside in the cold into a cold plane.
Yes. That joint of land, you think it's ready to be warm. No. They got the air up on 1 billion.
Dang. That's inhumane a little bit, man. People in there getting sick and everything on
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
you ever heard somebody complain out there? Like, yo, man, it's cold.
Yeah, all the time. They don't listen to that. Justin Porter just said, whole point, Feek, is you a prisoner. The conditions supposed to be harsh. Yeah.
So you don't never want to come back?
Get behind, man. You see me. You sure about that? I'm positive about that. Absolutely positive about that.
All right, man. That jail situation is terrible. All aspects of it, because people don't really get to understand and see this transit portion. This transit situation is a hardship, man. It's oppression. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Anybody that want to be in jail, what would you say about anybody who want to go to jail? Like,
I don't know nobody who want to go to jail. You? People just do stuff with the thought that they might not go to jail.
Say, I'm trying to go to jail. Like I'm trying to go.
Yeah, I haven't met anybody.
Nah, I ain't never met anybody say like.
I haven't met even the craziest person. I haven't met and I know a bunch of crazy people. I haven't never heard not one of them say, "Man, I just need like a week or two in jail."
Nah, yeah, me neither. Because if that's the case, people wouldn't even run when the cops come if they didn't want to go to jail.
Exactly. Ain't nobody trying to go in there.
You used to didn't run when the cops come.
Yes, I did. We talked about that before. I did so. I did so.
I see you.
You keep saying you didn't. I did so. You forget a lot of stuff, man.
We went down. We went to go get something, right? We left you. Came right back.
I was locked up. I ain't see him coming.
Came right back. What happened with the old head that day you had outside on the block?
Oh man, old head crazy as hell, man. Went back in my time, my ignorance, man. Back when I was out there slinging dope like Domino's Pizza. I was caseworking the block, meaning I drop the packs off and, come back, collect the money, give you some more packs. And we're not, glamorizing this or speaking. I'm just telling you about past trauma that I've been through. Old head Kennard, my old head, West Philly, stand up, knock your ass out if you jump out there.
Shout out to Dar.
He slides up on me. I'm ready to leave the block because a chick told me, a fiend was like, yo, all these cops was just around here like posted up, like waiting for one of y'all to come out. I'm like, for real? I'm like, yo, I'm out. So as I'm ready to jump in the car and pull back off, I see Nard. Nard like, Black, where you going? I need one. I'm like, man, I ain't doing nothing right now. There's a bunch of cops. He's like, cops, where at? I'm like, well, listen, they said they was around here. I'm going off of what they said. Stiz ain't gonna lie to me. He like, man, what you got? Let me run off 2 bundles and make something. I ain't got to spend no money on it. So I'm like, you sure, Nard? Nard like, yeah. I give him a little 400 pack. He take off a deuce pack. He bring me 175. He keep a quarter, so he got 2 of them. So he gonna bring. He
they went like this.
Yeah, no. He went like this. You ain't done listening to the story.
Yeah.
So I give him $400 worth of work. He's supposed to take $50 to bring me back $350. I give it to him, pull off. All I did was turn a corner, turn another corner, and I thought of something. I said, hold on, let me tell this nigga this before I roll. I go right back down the block. It ain't been a minute. It wasn't 60 seconds. By the time I pulled back up to where I just gave him the stuff at and pulled off him, it was like 9 cars, unmarked cars, and he on the hood of a car like this with his arms up. You see the packs sitting right next to him that I gave him. I just kept going, seat down low, like, I told this dumbass nigga. I told him. He all on the hood of the car looking at me ride past like, I'm like, yeah, nigga, I told you.
Yo,
told you they coming out here. Yeah, stay free, y'all, man.
That was the M boys. The M boys used to be drawn, man. They wanted the block bad, man. They used to be, yo. That was they ain't had no lights on the top back in the day, man. I don't know if it still got them cops out here now. I think I see them down Frankfurt, Kensington area. But they had an end on the side of the car, no lights.
Yeah.
Marks. They come out of, when we see them, you know it's time to shut down, baby.
Yeah.
Them dudes is crazy.
You better shut down, or you gonna be shut down.
Mm-hmm. So
that's it. That's all.
So what happened? Did we bail Nard out? Did he get out? What happened when he came home? Cause I know he came home after that. What happened?
I came home and was like, damn man, hook me up, man, give me some money. I took a case for you. No, you ain't take no case for me. I told you the reason why I was leaving, because they told me the cops was out here. You thought you was big and bad and knew something I didn't know, and evidently you didn't.
Shout out to I seen Nard the other day on the ad.
Oh, you seen him the other day? Nard's still out there kicking, huh?
No, he was. I guess he waiting for the bus. I rode past him. He's sitting outside waiting for the bus. I think on the ad right there. I see him. I just rode past. I see him standing out. He all grayed up now.
Yeah, old man now. Yeah, that probably took a toll out of him. That one arrest right there. That Joe boy, they got that man in 60 seconds.
Out of all the times, like who was the most craziest arrest that I'm trying to think. I see somebody get punished by the cops. I can't. I see it happen so many times.
Yeah, that you can't even think of, like pinpoint one down to because then you gonna think of some other stuff. Like, it's just crazy, man. Stay free, man. Stop breaking law and committing crimes, man. That's the best way to go, man.
Yeah.
That's the best way to go, man. It don't pay off in the long run, man. You be sitting there, and then that prison life, man. And that was just one aspect I was explaining to you of transit. It's federal transit, And it's so much more that I didn't even tap in on, like how when you get to the jail now that you're supposed to get to, or you at the holdover facility, you might got to sit a month waiting for the bus to come get you to the jail that you designated to.
No commissary?
No, none of that. You ain't getting none of that on transit. None of that. You lucky to get a phone call. You talking about some commissary. Boy, commissary. Yeah.
Damn. So you get wait for commissary, but they do give you like a jumpsuit. And so hold on. What about like t-shirts and underwear? Do they give you what they give you when you first get there? They give you like an extra set?
No, not in transit. You'll get a little something. Yeah, they give you like a pair of socks because they know that you're only gonna be here for a couple of days. Yeah. It's a transit facility. You got dudes that come that night and leave that morning. Mm-hmm. You got dudes that come that night, sit for a month. It's all the luck of the draw. When your bus get there to come get you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it.
But I'm saying, like, say the bus don't come for that next day.
Oh yeah, you get drawers and all that drawers.
Or they give you like socks. And
yeah. They have a little clothing and change that they do. Like, they give you like two and two pairs, 2 shirts, 2 drawers, 2 socks, because they ain't expecting you to be there long. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a crazy situation because that transit thing is crazy because you, like you said, you might think you're gonna be there for one day, then you end up being there for 2 months.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
And these transit, they have just a certain side for people that come through transit.
The whole jail might be transit, or you might got some jails that they got a unit for it. Like Atlanta, at the time we was going through Atlanta, it was a unit for it. Like Lewisburg, at the time when we was going through Lewisburg, it'd be a unit just for all transit.
So you can never put a number on how many inmates then pass through this actual.
In a week, they probably had thousands of inmates that transfer through there a week.
What's the worst stop? The worst transit stop? I know most said Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I'm not gonna take it away from Atlanta, but Atlanta is second. The worst stop I've been through is Grady County. That's right down the street from Oklahoma holding facility. They call it chicken shit. Oh my God, it's a unit. It's like a flat unit. It ain't no cells. It's just bunk beds. They got 1 shower, 1 toilet for like 60 dudes. That's on this one unit. It's more than 40 dudes. And 1 TV. Oh my goodness, man. It stank. The showers got shit in it. Ain't nobody cleaning because people was going in and out. People was leaving. Like, so you can't get nobody a regular oily job to maintain it. You might get somebody a job. He leaving tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? So transit is just the worst, man. In Oklahoma, Grady County was the worst. And I've been through a lot of transit. I've been through Lewisburg, Atlanta, Grady County, where else I've been through? Oklahoma a lot. West Virginia transit. Like, I've been in a lot of transit spots. Like, as far as a transit spot is just like a holdover until the bus come get you and take you to the spot you're supposed to be at. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's unfortunate. Now these transit spots that you mentioned, like Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, I'm assuming the guards is all Caucasian up there in Oklahoma. Like,
yes, damn near majority. Yes. If you had 200 guards, 150 is Caucasian. Easy.
And they hate anybody other than their race.
I'm not going to say that, but they just running it with an iron fence. They know they got criminals in here, and they carrying it like they ain't thinking, man, one of them didn't do it. If you in there, you did it, and that's how they carrying it. You need to be disciplined because jail is discipline. Jail is punishment. And they ain't in there trying to make it sweet for you at all.
Wow. Stay free, man. Stay free.
Yeah, man. That's the ultimate goal, man. SF, stay free.
Damn. Because you get up in these places and then you be around people who don't know you and they already classifying you as guilty.
Yep.
So their perspective of you is as basically like a slave.
Exactly. You are a slave. When you're a prisoner, you're a slave. You're a slave. Get up and do what I said. That's just it.
You're like a slave. Yeah, we're gonna throw you in the back of this cell. And then these cells are I'm assuming the walls is like all what they say, like tatted up with all types of people right
Man, I wish you would tat them walls up, man. They're coming in and give you what? You're not I'm saying like the transit, yeah.
I'm talking about
transit, yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the regular units and all that. And you said, oh no, they ain't playing that. They come do inspections every week.
So what happens if you got like your name written on yourself?
And you in the regular?
Yeah.
They gonna tell you to take it down. They gonna tell you to scrub it down and that, or you could go to the hole for that. They come in there and know you and yourself.
What do you mean scrub it down?
Take it down, scrub it down, scrub it off the wall.
I mean, what do we take like something and engrave?
All right, well, yeah, you got a price to pay. They might lock you up. You might get written up. Might got a fine. You're gonna pay for doing that.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's not like the holding cells in the county and all that.
No, see, the county don't care. County don't give a hell. Feds, they tripping about that like it's theirs. Yeah, you gonna pay for that.
Yeah, this is my building. You just here. That's it. Wow. So listen, y'all, we're gonna take some calls now, man. Y'all want to call in, man, and speak to us, man, on this Tuesday night before we get up out of here. We'll take a few minutes to take some calls before we get to go to Tuttle We. Just let's see what we got, man. Number is 215-616. 215-316. 4492. That's 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. We're looking to hear from y'all, man. Take some calls from y'all tonight. Yeah, they got a lot going on above us. That would sound like they was dragging a daggone chair across. So look, so you said Oklahoma City is number 1. Then you said Atlanta is number 2. What's number 3?
Transit, Lewisburg.
You said Lewisburg.
Hello?
Tell us from the jails.
This is Muhammad from Maryland.
What's up, Muhammad? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I got 2 questions, man.
Mm-hmm.
For Black, was you always Muslim?
Yes, I have always been Muslim since I've been incarcerated. Yes, but the question is, was I a practicing Muslim? No, I was not a practicing Muslim when I got arrested. When I first got arrested for this federal case, I became a very advocate practicing Muslim when I got arrested because I had time to slow down.
Okay, so you was Muslim before you got arrested?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, for the both of y'all, knowing what y'all know now, the success that y'all have with Tales from the Jails, and a couple episodes ago, I heard y'all had like very good calls coming up, or like more successful steps going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all do everything over again? All the jail calls, all the money towards lawyers, the bids, the crime and all that. Would y'all do that all again to be in this same exact spot, or would you have took a different route?
You'll go first.
I would definitely have took a different route. Definitely. If I knew,
even knowing where you at right now.
Yes, because I can still get here right now by taking that other route. It ain't like jail made me get to this. Jail just made me see that I don't need to be there.
Okay.
But now you give me an ultimatum. Would I do it over again and not go to jail? Yes. Yes, I'll live a straight, narrow life. I hate the fact that I got to sit here on this couch and tell you about this trifling element that I've been through. My life has been lost. I'm 45 years old. 35 of it been in the prison system. Yes, I would do it over. Yes.
That's facts. What about you, Tawfiq?
For me, yeah. I mean, I would most definitely, well, I didn't do any extensive time.
You didn't do no jail time or nothing like that, but
yeah, but I did a lot of wrong, coming up as a kid. So for sure, I would change it because I realize now at my older age is that it's a lot of opportunity, man. If you just do the right thing, you just gotta surround yourself with good people. So for me, I definitely wouldn't have been indulging in criminal activity if I knew what I do now.
I bet. I don't want to hold y'all up no more, man. I continue to support y'all. Appreciate y'all for the podcast. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, man. So prison and jail, and then sometimes like we just be in the element like everybody else, man. Like you be in a situation where you don't really realize the actual, the bad part of the situation until something bad happens. If that make any sense, you know what I'm saying? You could be doing something bad or wrong, and then you don't really understand until something wrong happens. Like they go in front of the judge and they give you a bunch of years, or they send your comrades away for a long time, or one of your friends get killed, or stuff like that. You don't really realize, stuff. It don't really hit you until something bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
It is sad because the consequences. You know what can happen, but you just don't really see it. And it's just unfortunate, man. Man, it's just crazy, man. So, like I said, we got an episode this week, man. Check us out. Some of the clips is already out on IG. Abdul Hakim, Queso's father, he's on there speaking about himself, and got another crazy episode next week. But we'll stick to this week. We got some good content, man. So, looking to hear from y'all, man. You call in, man. It's 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492.
Y'all call in. I know y'all got a lot of questions, man. This episode, like my brother just said, it's going to open up your eyes to a lot of things, man. We put this guy up here because we want to give you all aspects of jail. All aspects. There is not just straight stand-up dudes in jail. If it was like that, you won't have nobody getting snitched on. You won't have nobody coming in after they thought the case was over with. You have rats. You have stand-up men. You have homosexuals. You have jailhouse rats. You have everything that is despicable and most stand-up is all inside here. So we don't just bring you one aspect. All the guys that went to trial and got 40 years. No, because that would be a lie. We'll be up here lying to you. It'd be tales from the myths. So we got to give you everything and uncut for all the naysayers that don't like this guy, being on this platform and, whether he is trying to explain his point or not. We're up here and we're condoning him or we're condemning him. We're not agreeing with him, but we're showing you that anybody can drop a dime on you. Your friends, your girlfriend, your son, your mother, your father, which is proving in this interview that we're going to show you. We just bringing all the fuck shit to you at an alarming rate.
And
I
also,
should say.
And also another thing too, that is a real major point is sometimes how you raise your kids can be detrimental to you.
Very.
You see your kids, you see his son, and by him being in prison and so forth and so on, you see the outcome of his son. He goes into a lot of that stuff, man. So we got, as parents, we got to be there for our kids because you just never know. You might create a monster out here.
Yeah.
Out here, your kid can be out here ripping and running the streets doing crazy stuff, man, that you can't even imagine. You like, that's my son did that? That's my daughter doing that? And it just be crazy, man. But don't forget to call in, man. 215-316-4492. Looking to hear from y'all, man. And no doubt, man, he did tell. So we're not going to sit up here and say that he didn't tell.
Well, he's going to tell you he told. He stood on it.
He told everybody. Everybody know he told. He gives his reason why he told and why he did what he did. Now, we don't agree with snitching and telling, especially if you involved. I mean, at all, really, at all. But if you involved in it, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you this before. Out of 100, we had 100. Say we had 1,000 inmates in prison, right? Out of how many? What number would you say the inmates actually did the crime? Like, or how many innocent actually committed the crime? Man,
if you got 1,000 inmates in the jail,
I'll say 100%. You say 100% of the inmates in jail.
No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you the math. If you got 1,000 inmates in jail, 1,000 inmates to one facility, and out that whole 1,000 inmates, over 800 of them is in there because they broke law and got found convicted. I haven't really met, not to say that there ain't no innocent people, because there are. We see it all the time. Dudes coming home, getting exonerated, suing for the bag and stuff like that because they was never supposed to be there. Granted, you have that, but that's far few in between. These people either tell on themselves or the police get their man, and that's just it. It's very low rate of the innocent in jail. Now, do they over-sentence? Then that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
You might get caught with 5 grams of dope in the feds and they give you 20 years. You like, God damn, I got caught with 5 grams of dope.
Not even a quarter ounce, huh?
And got a dub. That's what makes it look crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But did you have that 5 grams? Yes, you did. But did the time warrant that? No, the time ain't warrant that.
Wow. That's just crazy, man. So y'all see, man, like prison, and this, first of all, being in these situations where you're breaking law, and I'm gonna keep it real. I get it. Like, I get why people do it. I'm saying I get why people sell drugs. Like I said, the first sign of success that we see is somebody on the corner selling drugs. A lot of times in our neighborhoods, it's the first sign of success. You might watch the Cosbys on TV, but the Cosbys he ain't showing you no Benz, none of that. He ain't showing you, what you really want to see. Like, when we was kids, we watched like the Cosby Show and Steve, all that stuff like that. That stuff just show you a structure of family values, which is really good, but you're not really glued to that. You're glued to what you're around all the time. You see somebody outside selling drugs, he got a big wad of money on him, automatically you want to do it. And then the cycle repeats itself. He get killed, he goes to jail, and next person up, next person up, next person up, and it don't stop.
Like jail is a never-ending topic. Why? Because they're building them as we speak, man. I was just talking to one of my good friends, man, that was locked up with me, man. He was telling me about these big old warehouses, all this land they was buying out in like rural areas in Pennsylvania or all of Detroit. In a rural area is like an open space. They ain't buying that for no goddamn school or nothing. They buying that to build more prisons. Now, if you building more prisons, that means your business is flourishing.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to keep buying buildings for equipment to clean a house if I only got one house to clean every month. I'll keep that in the car. Now, if I got 10 houses, now I got 15, now I got 20, I got to get a bigger building to hold all my stuff in.
I wonder how much prisons make per day off of building a state for
Buku. We're going to just say buku. You know how you say 100, 200? No, just say buku.
Yeah, buku.
Buku. Well, you know, how much you make? Buku. That's just it.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, man. Stay free, y'all. Stay out of prison, man. 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. Looking forward to take some calls from y'all, man. And now you got these prisons being built at an alarming rate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we really know who own these joints?
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
I saw something where they saw where they named these prisons after like family members and stuff, or people that's in certain, like they named after like certain families and stuff like that. Like, so this leads me to believe that these families. Tell us from the jails who we speaking with today.
Oh, this is Carter from Washington.
Hey, what's up, Carter? Seattle, Washington. How you doing, man? What's going on with you?
I have a question. Like in jail, if you get sick, because right now currently I'm sick, what happens to you? Like, do you get put out in another cell? Do you get put in the hole?
If you sick?
Yeah, if you're sick.
Now, if you get sick in jail and you got a regular cold or flu or something like that, no, they'll probably put you on exempt, probably give you a pass where you ain't got to work for a week. You need a little bed rest and stuff like that. But if you got you sick with something that like chicken pox or something like that, they'll isolate you for a period of time in a hole until that has passed through you, and then let you back out the hole. But if it's a regular common sickness, they'll give you like a 5-day pass to where as though you ain't got to attend work through Monday through Friday. At the end of that, you got to go back to work, but you'll be still living in the cell with your cellie.
Mm.
Mm. I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah.
Have no medicine.
Yeah, well, we thank you for calling in, man. Thank you for your question, man. And shout out to you, man, in Seattle, Washington over there, man. And thank you for tuning in, man. Enjoy your night, bro. Yeah, man. So yeah, y'all, we headed towards the close, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and man, everybody who's been participating in what we got going on. I want to thank y'all. You know, I want to thank everybody, man, because we can't do it without y'all. Let's see what we got. Tell us from the jails.
We hung up.
Yeah, man. So what I was saying, you know, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody who's been supporting us, everybody that's been here with us from day one, and even those. Tell us from the jails.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on?
Yeah. Chilling, what's happening?
No, who we speaking with? Yeah, his phone going out. His phone going in and out, man. But yeah, man. Once again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been tuning in, man. And don't forget, check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can listen to all these episodes replay on those platforms, along with all of our weekly main broadcast, which is on Thursdays at 6 p.m. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
Stay free. It's not a game in there, man. Once you gave up your freedom, man, because you choose to break. See, a lot of people, they complain and they cry about being in jail, but you knew not to do that before. It ain't like they surprising us. Mm-hmm. Ain't like, they never said nothing about guns and we go out there and get a gun and get caught one. And they say, yeah, we got jail for you now. And you like, what the hell? You know you're not supposed to have this if you're not licensed to carry. Respect the laws of the land and you ain't got to worry about it. That's it. Stay free.
Stay free. Stay free. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Tell us from the jails. We out of